Moving on, track 3 of The Lash. We're going to talk about That Don't Mean It Won't Sting, a.k.a. Sting. So this one, some funky chords. I don't know what they are, some of them, so I will play them for you. And you can argue it out in the comment section about what chords they are. But my apologies in advance. If you watch these videos, you know that theory is not my strong suit. I do not profess that as a strength of mine. I just have not quite found the time to figure out what the hell it is that I am doing. So let's talk about Sting. So it starts off on these arpeggiated chords. I do know that word, arpeggio. We're on a C. So it's instead of a, we're basically first fingers on your third fret of your A string on a C. Then we got a power chord, and then we're barring across the B string here. I'm not playing that E. I'm just playing that B. So that, and then we're moving from that to this kind of, I don't know, whimsy sounding G thing, I'm going to call it. So I got my thumb on the G, first finger on the second fret of the E string, second finger on the third fret of the B string, third finger on the fourth fret of the G string, and the pinky is on the fifth fret of the D string, okay? So it's like when I mix between them, this is what it sounds like. So I'm actually removing my first finger off that second fret as part of the arpeggio. Then I'm moving up a power chord to the E and then back to the D. So all in context is going to sound like this. So, nice and simple. Just a bit challenging to get that thumb thing, but give it a few shots, you'll probably get it. So then we move to the main riff of the verse, and that's kind of like a Stonesy kind of thing. This is going to involve some hybrid picking, so I usually kind of keep my pick between my thumb and an index finger, and I use my middle finger to do the hybrid picking. So what I'm doing there is I'm playing the low G, or the third fret of the E string, but I'm also simultaneously playing the open G string. So it's going to sound like this. And then I'm muting it. So, and then I'm doing this little walk up. I'll play the whole thing, then trying to do my best with my limited powers of description to convey to you what it is that is happening. So I'm playing, as I said, that open G string and the low G root, and then I'm sliding up, and I'm using my pinky to go to the 5th and then 7th fret, and then my first finger on the 5th fret of the A string, and then I'm playing a power chord, an E power chord on the 7th fret of the A string. And I'm playing that open G string. That's it. I got it. So I'm just kind of, I'm messing around with that open B and open G string while I'm doing those power chords. I'm just doing the fifth. I'm not doing the octave, just the fifth. So it goes. So one more time, that verse riff. Last time I'm doing that kind of the same chord that I started off with the C, but I'm playing also barred on the low E string as well. So I'm just moving that shape all the way down. So E, B, C, and then back to that original chord, back to that wonky, funky G thing. And here's where it gets crazy. I'm moving up to the D sharp, just a power chord here. So let's do the end of that chorus there. So. Same thing as the first verse. So then we got the second chorus, which is the same. And then we do the exact same thing. We exit that going into the bridge. Let me play the bridge for you. So all we're doing there is we're going from that D sharp power chord to a G major bar chord, and then we're going to a C minor, and I'm just kind of just taking my my finger off the B string there and just letting it go towards the bar, and then to the G, and then up to an A sharp. And then as we leave that into the guitar solo, we're just going back to the D. Anytime you want it, baby. And then I'm going to just play this guitar solo. I can't fucking explain to you what I'm doing. I just do it. Theory isn't real. Yes, it is! Okay. I got it. So yeah, all we're doing there is getting our money's worth out of that fretboard, running up and down, like our life depends on it. There's some pinchy stuff in there, but yeah, I mean, I'll do it really slow. I'm gonna do it really slow so you can really see what I'm doing. And then I'll just explain the ending very briefly. Let's go nice and slow. Okay, very slowly. that's it. As slow as you're going to get it from me, baby. Yeah, it's just a bunch of craziness. We're just kind of following the chords, doing some using open strings whenever possible, using pinch harmonics whenever possible. It's a short life. You got to have some fun. So at the very end of the solo, when I'm kind of, when we're playing it, I switch back to rhythm guitar, but there is a little addendum to that solo where I just kind of follow the chords, and that goes like this, or it goes like this. So, now I got it. At the very end of the guitar solo, once I kind of switch back to the rhythm chords, this is the kind of additional overdub guitar that goes over those chords, just follows the chords. So we're just doing a nice little bendy boo, and we're going like this. That's it. And then we're just moving back to those chorus chords, basically, and I'm just kind of letting them feed back. So that reinforced C, we'll call it vitamin C. And then the wonky G. And then we're moving up to that D sharp. And then we're just ending on a nice G major. That's it. That's the whole song. That don't mean it won't sting. Thank you very much.